Hello. I just wanted to do a quick little comparison video while I have these two boots still. I'm going to be passing these on in a boot exchange with a boot buddy, Jason, in Canada. So just wanted to do a quick video. It's with my phone, so maybe not the best quality, but these are interesting boots to have at the same time. So wanted to take just a quick little comparison. On the left here, I have the legendary Clinch Yeager, made by the master in Tokyo. And on the right here, I have the kind of more controversial Luos Jiet M1944 Boondocker, they call it. But basically it's just their copy of this. So their business model is copying other boots. That's why I call it controversial. Obviously, there's a lot that goes into that whole thing. I just got a wild hair one night and decided to try these out just because I wanted to get these and see if I like this style at a more reasonable price point. And obviously I couldn't even get my hands on these because they're difficult to get a hold of. And I got them last year from their website. These are easy to get. You order them and they ship out within 2 weeks. So quite a bit different than, the business model of trying to get your hands on these, which is much more difficult. Basically getting these first, I found I do really love this style as much as I thought. And so when the opportunity came up to purchase these from another boot buddy, Roger, thank you, Roger, for giving me the opportunity to buy these, which are basically grail boots for me. I jumped on it. And so just as a quick comparison here, I can just start with the Luos Jiet, which is the kind of upstart value budget brand of XBXS, also in China, boot factory, and they basically copy other brands. There's a number of other reviews about their Alden Indie reproductions, and at the time that was pretty much what they had was these, some a couple of other different models, and then the Alden Indie boot reproductions. But now they have things like Red Wing, which I don't really understand, copying a brand like Red Wing, which is about as honest a brand as it gets, and the price point difference isn't really enough to make any difference. So just get the Red Wings. But for these, this on at the time, they don't have this leather option anymore. I opted for this Tochigi natural veg tan rough out, which was kind of upgrade. These were $500 at the time, and the other options I think it was a German leather or maybe a Chinese leather for $300. So I opted for the nice well-known Japanese Tochigi, and it's a nice thick veg tan that they used here. Takes some break-in compared to the Jaeger, which we'll get to here. They do have they have pretty solid, heavy hardware, and some flat brown cotton laces. Got a little midsole, and the sole is a full rock cord Dr. sole. And so these are all good components, and the boot is well made. No complaints there. Yeah, it's good. Compared to the this legendary Clinch Yeager, which is made, the upper is the Wicked and Craig's out of Pennsylvania, Wicked and Craig Latigo Natural Rough Out, which actually is thinner than the Tochigi, but that's obviously on purpose. The hardware is a little bit more, I would say, refined, and has a kind of thinner, lighter midsole, and they come with these O'Sullivan full cord soles, which are also lighter and more comfortable compared to the Doctor soles, which are not uncomfortable, but comparison. And they're also just sort of visually more low profile, kind of have this like cutout, even just so from the side, they're looking even more low profile. And the build quality obviously is fantastic on these. Just look at that toe. I do love this style. It's amazing. And the biggest difference probably is, you know, has a much more sophisticated and refined last. This heel really holds and grabs your heel, and the waist is more trim and shapely, going into a slightly wider ball, and just super low profile. Everything about these is meant to be low profile, slick. They're basically leather socks in the best way possible. You can kind of see this nice contrast stitching a little bit easier than on the lighter Tochigi. They'll both patina really well, I think, but these ones will take, just because the Tochigi is a little bit thicker, a little bit more break-in, and the soles on these are just more comfortable and seem to be just instantly comfortable. These fit me amazing. I'm a Brannick 11.5D. I don't have a low profile. I mean, I don't have a low volume foot. I would say I have kind of like a medium, higher volume foot, which might be part of the reason why I have to go up a half a size here to a 12 US. And these Luos Jiet are 45, size 45 on their site, which actually is, the fit is the same. Like the instep has the same amount of volume, length is the same. These just kind of hug your foot better just because of the last is better and slightly more refined, well, a lot more refined actually. But yeah, that's basically it. These are amazing. I'm super happy to have these. There's no point in me having both of these, so I'm going to be sending these on to a friend. But if you are just looking to see if you like this style, these are fantastic value at almost like 1/3 of the price, basically. They're not exactly the same, but the build material that they used for these is actually quite good, especially for the price point. The build quality is really good. QC is good. You know, shipped for free from China. I don't really have any complaints, but these are just amazing. So, yeah, that's it. Just wanted to do a quick little comparison. Hopefully that helps somebody out there, just because I don't see a lot of reviews about either of these boots. So having them side by side, kind of interesting. All right, thank you. Ciao.